Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in here. We got some good stuff to cover today, baby. Yes, we do. With that being said, y'all appreciate y'all for tuning in, kicking it with your girl. Let me ask y'all something. So what happens when your party is based on identity policies, y'all, race baiting, and endless spending stats of ideas and losing money? Well, y'all, you will have the face of Jasmine Crockett. Yes, they are calling her now the face and voice of the Democrat Party. Well, good luck to y'all with that. Y'all, she is live on TV explaining the Democrat strategy and is failing freaking miserably. And this is who they got representing them. Then you got your girl Leticia James sitting here crying and boo-hooing, asking the American people for tax dollars to help her with her legal bills. The same person that used the tax dollars to go on a witch hunt on your boy Trump. I cannot make none of this ish up. But y'all, the beautiful thing is, because they out here showing their tails the way they showing their tails, a lot of the American people are waking up and walking away from this party. So that's the beautiful thing. Now, with that being said, y'all, I'm going to shut up. We're going to chop it up in the comment section. Let's see how this bimbo right here is failing miserably by trying to tell the American people how they plan on trying to win in these next terms and stuff that's coming up. Let's dive into it. Coming straight from Jason Cohen, y'all. Jasmine Crockett tries to describe Dems' midterm playbook on the fly. It doesn't go well. Let's dive into this.
That playbook for the midterms, is it blaming Trump or is it talking about kitchen table issues?
You act like I got the playbook. Listen,
you should. It's much
the winning playbook, I think, overall is just communication and education. I think that you can talk about kitchen table issues all you want to, but it comes down to actually having a rapport and making sure that people actually understand what it is that you're talking about. I don't think that we failed to talk about kitchen table issues, but basically Trump was simple and lied, right? Like he said, hey, the price of eggs are high. I'm going to reduce it on day one. It was a very simple message. It was a lie.
We're going down now.
I mean, after they went up through the roof.
Let me stop right here. Yeah, they went up the roof, but come on, man. Let's not forget when they went up, inflation was on Biden and Harris term, y'all. That's when the eggs was high. And don't be sitting here talking about when he say day one. You know what that man meant. They're going down now. So shut up. Stop trying to put that on Trump. He had to come in and clean the last administration's mess up. Let's not do that. And check out her wig, y'all. Who did it, girl? You supposed to be laid when you going on live. Look at that. Your wig all boofed up. You did that yourself. You ain't get no help. And you thought you did it. Indeed. Let's get it.
Let's be clear. And honestly, they may be down for the second. But again, having people be educated about what it is that the FDA does and talking about things such as the bird flu and talking about if you have less birds because they are sick, then that's less eggs. But the demand is still the same, then the price goes up. Like, we have to make sure we do education. One of the other issues that I think that we had is that people didn't understand that the global pandemic was the cause of our inflation. They were like, oh, everything's high. And they just said, well, that's the person that's in.
And we all know that that is a lie. And we all know that that was done by no other. Come on now. The reports are pulling out. Stop playing.
Office instead of actually having this global conversation. Or one of the things that he was honest about is that he actually was going to institute tariffs. The problem was people didn't understand exactly what a tariff was, because he was able to say, you know what, and it's going to be those foreign countries that pay for the tariffs. So everybody's like, all right, cool. Like, but that's not the case. And so I think that our win is in the education. I think it is why I place an emphasis on making sure that we can do things such as our tele.
I'm sorry, y'all. Every time it's her, I have to keep stopping because you see how stupid it is. Education. If that's the case, every last one of y'all need to educate yourselves because y'all have no class of education, especially you, especially her. Y'all seen the Democrat Party lately? Are we not seeing the ones running around here with their heads screaming with different color hairs and stuff like that and talking out the side of their necks? And now they talking about when they do the playbook for running or is having education? Are you serious? Like, come on, man. You a whole joke out here in these streets. Let's continue to keep it going. They say here got slogans and they don't even know what they stand for anymore.
town halls, why I place an emphasis on coming in and having an actual dialogue with my seniors, because I do want to make sure that they understand what's going on, and I want to break it down into the simplest terms that I can, because some of this can be really, really complicated. But I think our win is in our education and our constant communication.
Wow. Good luck with that. I can't believe y'all naming her the face and the voice for this. Y'all just as dumb as it goes, man. Let's keep this thing going for real. Because, like, this is who y'all got representing and talking for y'all. Y'all finna keep this thing moving. Here we go. Y'all know I like to do how it started and how it's going. All right. So, with that being said, y'all, here she go to Bimbo. You sat here and accused this man of doing everything in the book, and the whole time you was doing it. But yet you wanted to come out here yelling and screaming at the top of your lungs. This, that, and the other, saying this, that, and the other, like they wasn't going to come for you and check for you, boo, but they did. Now you sitting here begging and crying, asking for the very same American people's tax dollars to help pay your illegal bills and stuff like that. Hell no. Get your own big mouth tail up out of that. No. Hell no. With that being said, y'all, this is how it was going at first. You know, this is how it started. This was her coming straight from Joshua Dunlap on Eggshop. If you want to follow this person, let's get it.
Did not expect this result, but we are prepared to respond to this result. And my office has been preparing for several months because we've been here before. We faced this challenge before, and we use the rule of law to fight back. And we are prepared to fight back once again. Because as the Attorney General of this great state, it is my job to protect and defend the rights of New Yorkers and the rule of law. And I will not shrink from that responsibility. We did not expect this result.
Shut up. You weaponized your own office and now you want the American people to give you sympathy. Shut up, Bimbo. Get your own self up out of that ish. Here she go, y'all. Coming straight from Joel S. Gilbert on X, y'all. Watch the New York Leticia James try to explain away her real estate fraud by saying, my niece had children, and because I am a good aunt, I wanted to have a home. In fact, Leticia's niece's children are adult jailbirds with extensive criminal records. So, y'all, she's trying to talk her way up. No, baby. No. Bring that ass back here and deal with what you started. Okay? Don't run. No, baby, let's get it.
As you know, we filed a lawsuit against Donald Trump and his family. We secured $454 million judgment against him, which is on appeal. The case is on appeal. I have no idea when that case will be decided.
Let's see how that goes.
This investigation into me is nothing more than retribution. It's baseless. It has to do with the fact that on a power of attorney, I mistakenly indicated that I was a state of Virginia, but prior to that, I had indicated to the mortgage broker that, in fact, in bold cap letters, that I am not a resident of Virginia and never will be. And in the mortgage application, I indicated that I would not live in Virginia and I was not a resident. They just took the power of attorney and they're using that as a basis for enforcement for their investigation, when in reality, the power of attorney was never used to determine my eligibility for a mortgage for my niece for a home in the state of Virginia. My niece who has children, and because I am a good aunt, I want her to
Yeah. That's not compassion, girl. That is corruption. You're corrupted and you are busted. Point blank, period. You're busted. So we see how it started, how it's going, y'all. And here her tale go. Let my girl Tish Regan break it down for y'all. If y'all want to follow her on X, it is Trish_Regan, y'all. Leticia James is out of money. She wants to use taxpayer funds over her personal legal bills. Voters aren't having it. Tisha, baby, if you don't have the funds to pay off your debts, you may have to sell off some of your assets. I know that's right. Karma is a bee, and it is. Let's dive right into it, baby. Let's go.
She's got no real money, right? Like, how's she gonna pay for her legal defense? Maybe she can raise some political funds. Do a few more little coffees there in New York City. See if somebody will cough up the money for her fancy schmancy Hunter Biden attorney, Abby Lowell. He's representing her. He charges a lot of money. And guess what? She thinks she can charge the taxpayers of New York. And that is not going to work. It's another thing that even New York Magazine brought up. Bad idea, they say. In fact, actually, they go further. They call it a dreadful idea. By dragging the AG's office into her personal mess, James has made some of her colleagues into potential witnesses and subjected them to subpoenas. So they're saying that basically she's putting the whole system on the line. James, they write, has again displayed dubious ethical instincts in her response to the pending inquiry. She has inexplicably chosen to use the resources of her public office to respond to this investigation. I mean, I can't believe that this woman was ever elected to anything. She is bad news, you guys.
Let me just say this. How in the hell you drain your own cash going after Trump and you ain't even got your own cash to goddamn fight for your own big mouth to got your own stuff up in this? Now you begging for folks' tax dollars. You should have thought.
It's bad news, but sweet justice. Guess what? Remember how she said that Donald Trump was going to have to maybe sell some of his assets if he didn't have the money to cover things? I think, Tishy, baby, you know what? You're going to actually have to sell some of your little assets. Maybe that brownstone in Brooklyn, it should be worth something now. To cover your expensive lawyer, because GOP taxpayers in New York, they don't want it. And they're making it very clear. You can't touch that money.
So you're on your own, boo-boo. You're on your own. Maybe get some of your little Democrat friends to put, towards your little funds for your legals and stuff like that. But other than that, baby, we don't want no parts of it, and they don't either. Anywho, y'all, we're finna get on to it, and this is why majority of the people are walking away from the Democrat Party, y'all. They are saying no more. We don't want none of y'all ish, okay? We done with the lies. We done with the corruption. We done with the brainwashing. We done with all of the above. We don't want it no more. Now, let's go ahead and dive into it. Coming from my boy A Smart, y'all. Let's dive right into it. Democrats create problems and use taxpayer dollars to try and fix it. Let's get into it.
The Democrats don't do shit but throw money at a problem that they fucking created so they could get the fucking money back. These bitches just spent the entire fucking electioners telling us how our toxic masculinity should not be fitted into fucking United States culture. We needed to chop our dicks off and let our kids be trans. And now you gonna ask for fucking $20 million fucking dollars to learn how to talk to American men? You stupid, bullshit ass motherfuckers! You took this entire time to make sure we didn't feel like shit.
Come on.
You made sure every real man had to conform to what the fuck you think. You had women telling us we don't like our motherfucking mamas because we ain't agreeing with aborting babies and letting you stupid hoes do the dumb shit. Now you asking for $20 million to learn how to talk to fucking American men. Bitch, go outside! You stupid bitch!
Y'all, he got me joking over here. He is a whole fool. If y'all is not following him on X, y'all got to follow him. Now, I'm telling you right now, he has no filter, but he will have you cracking the hell up. Inflation, y'all. Border crisis. Homelessness. Democrats break down the spending of your tax dollars and think they're going to fix it. And they don't fix ish. At all. Let's keep this thing moving, y'all. I ain't finna hold y'all up and keep y'all in here long with me. I just wanted to get some off my chest. Let's keep it moving. People are tired, y'all. They are really tired. Check this out. Coming straight from American AF on X. Women say she left the Democrat Party because of the repeated violent because of their repeated violent acts. All right, with that being said, y'all, welcome to MAGA. Let's go ahead and get into it.
This is one of the reasons why I walked away. The hatefulness, like when Trump got his ear pew-pewed.
We remember.
I didn't like him yet. I was still very liberal. And I still was like, oh my God, let me pray for him. Like, nobody deserves that. Not to mention, an innocent man died in the process. But the rest of my liberal people were rejoicing, practically dancing in the streets. How could you wish that on anyone?
Sick.
May God bless you and forgive you.
So it ain't about policy, y'all, for real, for real.
It's
not about policy.
Why I walked away.
Hang on. So it's not about policy anymore, y'all. It's about the rage. It's about the hate. It's about the division. You get what I'm saying? Like, and voters are tired of being a part of this chaos. Because that's all it's been from that side. It's chaos and hell. Seriously. People are tired. That's why I said we can just sit back now at this point. All we got to do is just show the bogusness that's going on with these bimbos. These people, the same way we watching and we paying attention, these people are watching and they paying attention. Some of these people are embarrassed that they even put some of these people in places. And some of these roles and positions because it's crazy. All right, y'all. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, kicking it with your girl. We about to get into another person who has left the Democrat side, y'all, and has became a Republican. Look, more and more people are starting to wake up. Doesn't matter the color you are. Everybody around America who has been sick and tired of being sick and tired are waking up. Granted, reality, we are going to have some ones that just don't care. They stuck in their ways and they're going to do whatever the hell they want to do. And that is cool. You get what I'm saying? But the ones with the common sense who are seeing straight through the BS, y'all, they are waking up at the end of the day. They waking up to the lies. They waking up from being abused. They're waking up, you know what I'm saying, for a better change in life. Because at the end of the day, what are you really benefiting from? Y'all not benefiting. Y'all not getting anything out of this. For real, for real. All y'all doing is helping them keep their pockets fat. Literally. Y'all already see right now who they fighting for, who they go with, who they roll with. It's definitely not the people of this country, nor this country. Hell, because if Trump and them didn't get in office, we'd be bankrupt if it wasn't from Doge and Elon and them. Our country is but they pretty much sold our country out and didn't give a damn about the people living in it. And we wouldn't have known this had Kamala won. It would have been worse. We probably wouldn't even have a country by the time it's time to bring another president in. So with that being said, y'all, appreciate y'all for tuning in, kicking it with your girl. I want to know y'all thoughts. Let's chop it up in the comment section. Until the next one, y'all, let's dive into the video coming straight from Tony X2. As a black man who's recently became a Republican, I got to be honest. I have never received so much love and support from the party in my entire life. Facts, y'all. Seriously, let's get into it.
Black man who just recently became a Republican, I got to be honest. I have never received so much love and support from a party in my entire life. Republicans show you so much love and support, it's insane. Every person who's just been hitting me up, they're like, bro, welcome to the right side, brother. We've been waiting for you this entire time. Welcome aboard. Like, what? Everyone's just super nice and happy over here. They're like, see, you finally woke up. You've been asleep this entire time. Welcome aboard. Like, whoa. Everybody's so nice and supportive over here, man. Like, everyone's showing mad love. While I was with Democrats, though, it seemed like Democrats, they just think about their damn self. They don't give a damn about nobody else. It's all about, I want to put as much money in my pocket as I can, and I'm not sharing with nobody. This is so crazy to me, and I just want to say thank you to all y'all who are showing me love and support. Republicans, it's the logical side. Like, I'm getting shown all the love in the world.
Yeah.
People are hitting me up in my DMs like, hey, man, like, I really like the videos, whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm glad you finally, you're not woke, you're awake now. I'm like, yeah. I just don't want to be a part of any more nonsense over there. You know what I mean? With Democrats in them. They can have it.
Gotcha.